All right. Morning, folks. Hope you can hear me. Maybe I can check in on my phone and make sure it's working. Maybe. Hang tight. Hold for clutch. Morning, folks. Hope you can hear me. Maybe I can check in on my phone. All right. Sounds like it's working. I'm gonna give just a hair to the music. 26. Got some room noise going on. AC's running. Printer's running. I'm back to designing. So let's get a game plan going here. Follow up on the wheel. Believe it or not, I tried to print the one that I made, did not work. So I started with one that it's kind of already made, like the style a little more anyway. Made some of my own modifications, made the center a lot thicker, hopefully a lot stronger. Might have to find a thicker bolt, but that's fine. And added the tire to it. So we'll see. It's printing right now. Let's see if it'll bring us over to the bed. Maybe, maybe not. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, believe me when I say it's working. It's printing. I guess I can do this. Yeah, I don't know. Been having trouble printing the Tauruses. Seems like I can't get the right layer adhesion going on, so we're trying a whole different one. Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. I'll have to check in now and then. Anyway, hop on over to the workbench here. So I want to kind of start the design here with these microphones, get this stand going. Let's check in. Brother's gonna come over here soon and bother me a little bit. We got some motorcycle work to do. Sorry, just checking on the printer here so I can show you guys somehow. I had this thing set up. I kind of doubt it would work, but it's supposed to. Video Ninja. It's supposed to work. Share your camera. Hey. Alright, yeah, check this out. Alright. Don't hate on my setup here. Alright, so that's wheel number 2. You guys stay hydrated around here, okay? Enough of that, enough of that. Here, what color you want? It's pretty slick, huh? See y'all later. Okay. So, back in action. My goal I think I want a vertical. So, we'll say we're looking, say we're kind of looking this way at it, I think I want just a nice rounded rectangle box. 2 tapered holes in it. And then just maybe some feet coming off. Something like that, maybe some feet. I don't really want a bridge because I'm gonna print the thing upside down. So I think just some feet, maybe with little cones on the feet. Just gotta think about the way it's gonna print. Everything's gonna print upside down, so just little cone feet maybe. And I think that'd be pretty decent. So that's the idea. Let's make it happen. Let's draw some measurements here. Say I want them to sit what do you say? Say we want them to sit about that far. So we'll make the feet 5.5. Let's make these 5 inches. Let's make the thickness of this an inch. That puts us at 6, which should get us feet 5 plus an inch. Might be sweet. So I don't have a good case for this. Alright, how about width? What do we say? Keep these fuckers from rolling around. That's the whole point of the stand. Let's go 6 inches by 2.5. 6 by 2.5. May have to work in millimeters actually. It's alright, I'll do that real fast. Alright, 5 inches is 126 millimeters. 1 inch, I know is 25.4, but we'll make it 26. 6 inches is 153. 2.5 is, and just so you guys know, I'm kind of cheating here. 2.5 looks like 64 millimeters. Okay. What do we say? Maybe 12 mil for the foot. And then bring that out to 30 on the cones. Might be sweet. Alright, let's start making this. So, the plan's there. I may have to walk away from you guys. I got some biscuits in the oven. Hang tight.
Alexa, how long on the timer?
2 minutes, 28 seconds.
Alexa, cancel that timer.
Timer canceled.
Sorry, my dishwasher's crazy loud. Makes a noise. I complain to the people. It's a whole thing. Alright. save the wheel. Let's get a new project going. Alright, so I want these to sit I want the top of them. Oops. A little shortcut would be nice. Alright, so I want the top of these mics to sit about this far in. And that measurement of the top of the cone is 35.67. Top of the cone, 37. Make sure they're good and round. Pretty good. Call it 36. Whatever, 36. And bottom of the cone, an inch down. Not much of a cone, 35 and a half. I may not get too critical on the cone. I'll try. I will try. I'll show you how I made the last cone. It's not very elegant, but let's do this. Let's add a cone. I want the bottom to be, because I'm going to invert it, I want the bottom to be 36.5 by 36.5. Sorry, you can't see this. Let's start over. Okay. So, add primitive cone. I want the top of the cone to be 36.5. Circle. And Z height. I just have to kind of jack that up until it tapers to where I want it at an inch high. Might take a couple tries. Okay, so 400 gives me that taper that I want. Might even be a little aggressive for an inch, but now I'm going to cut it. Height 26. And keep B. Perform cut. Now I'm going to measure this face here and see if that gave me my 34.12. Alright, so close. So, again, I'm no genius. Don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm going to make that 600, maybe 650, and see if we ended up a little closer. Cut again, height 26, keep object B, oops, height 26, perform cut, measure, diameter 35.0. We're close. I gotta go to like 800 millimeters. Alright, but you can kind of see the gist, right? Every time I raise the cone, the taper widens. Kind of a guessing game. Maybe there's some math that would be involved. So a little Pythagorean, maybe some calculus or something. I don't know that, and I can just kind of click and try again, because it'd take a lot less time than learning calculus. So, rewind, scale 850, As I mean, the things have got a touch of taper, but not hardly any really. 850 cut. 25. Form cut. Measure 35.4. Now we gotta test it. I guess really if it doesn't work, I'm gonna stand a little taller and I can adjust the legs. So let's do a little test. Hang on, we got Jake calling. DJ.
Happy Easter, Tim.
Happy Easter. Come in for clutch. Go for clutch.
What are you doing? FREMEAU.
I'm designing a little stand for my karaoke microphone. It's just hanging in the office.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the word.
You didn't go to church with them?
Nah, I didn't make it today.
Gotcha. You talked to them yesterday or anything? Or today?
Nah, need to call over there. I forgot. Ended up being a long day. I think we left Cavalier Ford at 5:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Got any plans?
Nah, man. Alex supposed to come over here and keep messing with the bike, but I haven't talked to him. And
Alright. Well, I guess I'll just hit you up when I get around there. I'm in Virginia. I'm in Chesapeake now, but I'd take my buddy to where I'm dropping him off at.
Willie.
And then we gotta drive around the stupid tunnel so I don't get charged.
Yeah, don't let him charge you, man.
Gotta get you hemmed up.
I'll be waiting.
So, alright, yeah, I'm gonna get some lunch since there ain't no meal plan. I was just making sure.
Alright, yeah. I'm getting ready to eat me a little biscuit and
I got a little bit of stuff with me that we can have at meetings or something else.
alright. Forgive my noise. Alright. I realize I can't really test this, but I can get all the designs going. I'm also going to print my can opener handle. Anyway, check that out. Grands, flaky layers. Just can't beat them, man. You like dig the good biscuit meat out. Give my eating. So alright, so I've got my cone here. I'm happy with the shape. And a little bit of taper to it. Happy with the size. I want to test the fit. So I'm going to export this as a STL. And we'll call it microphone cone. And yeah, I need to go through this folder and sort it all out, man, because it's a mess. Alright. Man, those are good biscuits. So, now what we do, since that's exported and saved, we can delete it. We can add a primitive cylinder. We know that the OD we did 36.5 or something like that. What did we do? So to test it, I'm gonna do 39 and 26, about 25. This is just gonna be a test piece. Okay, scale's done. I want to center this. Add negative part. Now we're gonna load that microphone cone as a negative part, aka cutout. Alright, we're gonna center that. Boom, now you can see we know the cylinder I made 25, so I'm gonna make sure 12.5. Microphone cone 12.5. And if we slice this, had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay, let's undo the height, slice again. And now you can see that will be our cone. So I come down. That's a 23-minute, 14-cent test print. So we can modify our cone anytime we want. So let's add a plate and let's start building this stand here. Alright. So we'll leave that there. Assume we're going to print that as a test print. We're going to start a new plate. Now my goal here, I think what I'm going to do is design half of it and then copy it and mirror it. So what we say, we want 6 inches. So primitive, rounded rectangle. Alright, nice and round, boom. Let's make it the size we wanted was X direction. We want 153. Let's make it 154 just for being even. And 64. Alright, so that's the start, and we wanted our height to be 6. So this is going to be the kind of the holder for the microphone stand. Holder for the microphones, rather. Alright. Now, I'm going to perform a cut. Actually, I want to make sure this part's centered. Always center on your plate. Makes it a lot easier to do these things. Trust me. Take my word for it. Cut. I want to rotate my cut in the Y direction 90 degrees. And should be on 0. And I want to keep object B because I'm going to design half of this. Okay. think I'm gonna make the legs sort of spread out a little bit. Let's give a little more structure, a little more purchase. Make it stand up a little better. So, what I'm gonna do with that is, we said 12 millimeters, so let's add a part. Cylinder. Let's go ahead and make it 12, 12. Height is 5 inches. We're gonna make 130. So we got a little bit of height to set in. Okay. Clone that. What I may actually do is just do it once and then clone it, mirror it. So let's align. Cylinder. Let's do this. We know we made this rectangle 26, so I'm gonna move it down to 13, set it down flat. My cylinder, I want to, let's do this, let's come over top. Cylinder. Move it. Actually, let's do this rectangle. Let's do a cut. Let's do one more cut. We'll rotate X 90 degrees again. And that way, hopefully, when I rebuild it 4 times, I can just mirror everything. Corner. Now let's add a cylinder. Oh no. Okay. 12, 12, 130. Okay. Once again, drop this down to 13. Cylinder, removing this corner. Kind of like it. Maybe I kind of like it out off the edge a little bit. All right, so let's see. Now, let's go 5 degrees up on that. Okay, 355 that way. I'm liking that. Let's go 5 degrees on the y-axis. And you can kind of see what I'm going for there. We'll do a little bit of movement. Cylinder. Let's move it now. Ooh, fancy. Alright, so you can kind of see what I'm going for. I'm liking that quite a bit, actually. Could come out just a little more. It's, movement. Won't come out till that's just barely there. 4, 9. So close, so close. Move. I don't know why sometimes I really would like to figure that out. 8.6. Yeah, I think I like that. Got a 5-degree kick out on it, compound. And I'm liking that. So, let's add our cone now. Add one more part. Cone foot. We are gonna rotate our cone. X or Y, doesn't matter. 180, flips it over. Alright, now we want to stop that. Pick our cone. Move our cone now. What do we say? We want our cone to be, that's just about right. Let's do 40, 40, and height 16. We need more than that. Height 24. Okay. And move Z height. So you can kind of see the idea here. I'm just coming through, centering that on my foot. And boom. Hope you guys enjoy it. Peak audio experience. Golly. I'm trying. I promise. I promise. I'm trying. I'm good at this part, not all the technologies, you know? But look, man, watch this. We call this, I want to, merge all that into a single part. Boom. Now, this may or may not work. I might have to do some math here, but let's see. So, let's clone it. And let's mirror it along X. And yeah, I'll probably just have to do some math here. Get damn good at lining them up. Yeah, I can do that. Alright. 2 more clones. And mirror this. Y-axis, boom. And more clone of this. And mirror that. On Y-axis. And hey. My shed trees got them loppered. Love you, Lapa. Cindy. Lapa. Alright. Now, which one was which one was the original? I think that one was on center, right? 128, 256. Yeah, Y is on center. Takes care of that. X 396.7. 6.7, 128, 28, and then I'm gonna need to move both of them. There's some kind of math involved here. I just haven't figured it out yet. 396.7, 473.88. Let's back it up to 473 and back this one up 473. A little bit of overlap there. Maybe let's do 473. 8. Nope. 473.6. Kind of liking that a little bit. 473.6. Alright. And that, good people, is how you take square pegs, put them in round holes, and make a little stand for your microphone. So let's slice that. See if any hiccups come up. Be right back.
Mom, I want chicken tendies.
All right. Not liking those seams there. Don't really matter, I guess, but. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. So now that's all one piece. Select all, merge. Three walls, 6 on top, should be good. 4 on the bottom, sounds good. Infill. Adaptive cubic, 10%. 4 walls. Rayford. Alright. Others, brim. I don't think it needs one. Really don't don't think it needs a support. I do want infill combination. Hey, the wheel's working good. Alright, so stream's been going 41 minutes. Probably about 30 of that has been designing. Whew, that's a 5-hour print. $1.55. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, been 2 hours. The filament's dry. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's gonna be my microphone stand. So as soon as this wheel finishes printing over here, we'll come back and see how this works. Let's save it. Microphone stand. Yeah, I think the thing will be sweet. Alright, folks. There's a lot of noise going on. Sorry about it. We'll come back. Waiting on a print to finish. Love you.